New developments tonight in connection between a deadly shooting on a college campus in Alabama and a decades-old incident in Massachusetts.
The professor accused of pulling the trigger in Alabama was involved in a fatal shooting in Braintree back in 1986. Her name is Amy Bishop, a biology professor who received her Ph.D. at Harvard. This was the scene at the University of Alabama, Huntsville, yesterday afternoon. Investigators say Bishop murdered 3 of her colleagues and wounded 3 more in what's being described as a 10-year dispute. Tonight, new details have been released in the Braintree case in which Bishop shot and killed her brother. A shooting ruled at that time accidental. Our Cheryl Fiandaca is live with the latest developments.
Well, Bob, this case is controversial tonight. The Braintree police chief saying he is troubled by what the department did more than 20 years ago when it failed to arrest and prosecute Amy Bishop for her brother's death.
I don't want to use the word cover-up.
Braintree police chief dropped a bombshell suggesting the former chief covered up a crime. Amy Bishop, who allegedly shot 6 people yesterday at the University of Alabama, also shot and killed her brother in 1986 after a fight at their home here on Hollis Street. She was never prosecuted.
She shot her brother in the chest, fled the home. Prior to fleeing the home, she fired one more round from the shotgun.
Frazier says Braintree police took Bishop into custody. Moments later, the then police chief, John Polio, released her to her mother, who was on the personnel board.
Did you cover up anything? Was anything unusual happening?
No, absolutely no cover up at all. There was a question. That's why we left it up to the DA.
And the DA at the time, William Delahunt. And while the Braintree police say its records from that night are missing, the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office says their records are not, and released this state police report. In it, Bishop's mother claimed she witnessed the shooting and told investigators, quote, the discharge had been accidental in nature and that the discharge had occurred while Amy was attempting to unload the weapon.
There was an inquiry. And as a result of the inquiry, no complaint was issued.
The Harvard-trained biology professor lived in this house with her husband and 3 children until 1996. Rochelle Moore bought the property from the Bishops.
You just don't know what people are thinking in their minds and what might be going on. It's very shocking and very sad to hear that.
Well, Congressman Delahunt is out of the country, but a spokesperson for him said the investigation was done correctly. Reporting live, I'm Cheryl Fiandaca.